Welcome back. It is 9:43 on your Friday morning, and after spending nearly 4 years fighting a disease many doctors could not diagnose, one Cedarville University student found himself addressing federal health leaders about the realities of having to live with Lyme disease.
Here to share his story, Sam Sofio. Good morning.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes. We appreciate you and your time. This is such an important thing to talk about because there are so many people that suffer, a lot of them in silence.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your journey when you first found out. What was it back in
2019 is when my health just completely started going downhill. So after I graduated high school, I really longed to attend a Christian university. Sadly, for financial reasons, I wasn't able to attend.
Okay.
So I attended a local community college. Mm-hmm. And during those 2 years, getting my associate's degree, my dad and we picked up a new hobby, and it was disc golf. Sadly, I was not the best shot. So my disc would go deep into the woods, and I would find myself knee-deep searching for my disc. And it did an excellent job at camouflaging itself. And I didn't know what tick was or what Lyme disease was. So we did that for those 2 years. And when I graduated with my associate's degree, an exciting opportunity came up for me to attend a college of my dreams. And my health just completely shattered right before I was about to leave.
So you were, in fact, bit by a tick. Which is how, is that the only way people can get Lyme disease, or is that just one of the major ones?
I believe it's one of the major ones.
Okay, all right. And they tell you didn't notice that you had been bitten or anything?
No, not at all.
Okay.
It was a mystery. And that's why my parents, they drained their hard-earned money with new doctor appointments, heart monitors, blood tests, imaging. Sadly, the medical system didn't seem to have answers. And we were tossed back and forth. And we were left at the end of the road, broken with misdiagnoses, little in our wallets, and no answers.
Because it can manifest itself in different ways in different people. So what were your symptoms that you had?
Well, I remember many nights where I didn't want to go to sleep. Oh. And I would get jolted awake at night because I honestly thought I was going to die. I would hunger for air. I would have difficulty getting a full breath. I had immense chest pressure, debilitating head pressure as well. My whole body would radiate with fatigue and weakness and pain. And it was a brutal cycle because at night you wish it was morning because you thought you were dying. And during the day, you wish it was night because you don't have enough strength to go throughout the day.
You're just tired and worn down. And so you're eventually diagnosed with Lyme disease.
Yeah.
Then what is the procedure there? What goes on from there?
Yeah, so I am so thankful I was diagnosed and I found treatment. It was out of pocket, so we were paying with cash.
Which is the financial stress you're talking about.
Oh, absolutely.
Your family, of
absolutely.
course.
Yeah, it's so easy to spend thousands upon thousands.
Sure. How did you get to a place where you were able to get in front of some bigwigs to share your story with?
Yeah, so after, by the way, I got into Cedarville University. I got the college of my dreams.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate that. So yeah, I was in the dining hall and I received a phone call from somebody who knew the suffering I had gone through. And they made an extraordinary connection with me in HHS, and I received an invitation from the Office of Secretary Kennedy. And I was blown away. I mean, it was hard to go back eating my meal after receiving an invitation like that.
Yes. You have a chance to make a big difference. What was the experience like?
Well, I walked into the room. I saw my name tag on the table, still in unbelief. And then I sat down. Secretary Kennedy, Dr. Oz, representatives came in. And I got to advocate for affordable, accurate diagnostic tools. I got to advocate for insurance to cover our treatments because we often pay out of pocket. And as you can imagine, even for single mothers, that's extremely hard, if they can't work. And then I got to advocate for more research just because I had one Lyme sufferer say to me, let me know when you find something that works, with tears in his eyes. Right,
because a lot of stuff doesn't work. There's, you go through whatever, and so you seem fine now. Are you feeling better, or what is?
I am feeling much better, and I'm very grateful for that. I do struggle a lot still.
And you will for probably the unforeseen future. I mean, that's kind of what you're up against, right?
Absolutely. It's a long uphill climb. And I'm grateful that I was able to be on the panel. I got to speak with Secretary Kennedy afterwards, thanking him for what he's doing, and got to talk to Dr. Jay Bhattacharya, Director of National Institutes of Health, and now Director of CDC, and I was encouraged with that as well. And
I'm glad to hear you're making a difference and trying to make a difference for people.
Say one more thing. Where can people connect with you, or what's a good resource to go if they think that they're experiencing symptoms and they're kind of going through something similar that maybe they just don't have answers to?
Yeah, so a website called iLads, they connects you with Lyme literate providers in your local area.
And what about you? You have the socials, I imagine?
Surprisingly not, actually.
No? Well, you need to get on it.
You know, I am an older student, and I go to Cedarville University, surrounded by all these kids, social media, and I got to get hip with the times.
Especially now, especially if you go to D.C. in the future and you're advocating and everything else. Thank you so much for sharing your story. There's so many people that have been impacted by this disease, and I know that they feel a lot of times like they're going crazy because they don't have answers. So we appreciate your time.
It's a huge pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. We'll be right back.